Update 1. Wife has been using annual girls' trip as an annual hall pass. Well, it's been a week, so I thought an update was due. It's not a good one, and I am beside myself with what to do. Really feel like she has me by the balls here. So a day after my last post, I went home to talk to her. She started off by giving what seemed to be a truly remorseful apology. Just not for what she has been doing, but because I was never supposed to find out. And especially not find out like this. She kept going on and on about how she loves me and didn't want me to be hurt. There was no remorse for the cheating and some blame shifting, telling me I shouldn't have been on her phone in the first place. She told me she wants our marriage to continue. I started to speak up and she cut me off and said to just hear her out. She began this prepared list of reasons we shouldn't divorce. I can't remember all of it, but there were basically 3 reasons and all these sub-reasons that backed them up. Number 1. The twins, we don't want them growing up in a broken home. They are so young and this is what they know. Neither of us wants to see them half the time. This was the only reason that I consider even remotely valid. Number 2, our relationship is actually great. We complement each other, have so much fun together, rarely ever argue, and when we do, it's more a discussion. We indulge each other's likes. We have sex often, just on and on. Up until a few weeks ago, I would have agreed with all this completely. I tried pointing out that infidelity kind of negates all that. This is where I could see she felt no remorse and I could tell she believes all her own bullshit. She said the girls' trip is what makes all this possible. I was dumbstruck. She went on to say her yearly trip allows her to get all of it out her system. It's the reason she can be all these great things all year long, that any time she feels a little resentment about something, or I'm just getting under her skin, or she doesn't feel like having sex or indulging one of my hobbies, she can always put that aside because she has this. I literally can't believe the audacity of this woman. Number 3, financial stability wasn't much, just her pointing out how much difficult it'll be with us both on our own, as we live so comfortably and get to do so much because we both are good earners. Who cares? When I finally got to speak, I told her how hurt, betrayed, and insulted I was. She did tear up and apologize for hurting me, but at no point did she apologize for the actual cheating, sticking to the idea that I was never supposed to find out. I asked how long, and she said 10 years. That's basically our whole relationship. I began to ask for more info, but she cut me off again and said that talking about the past is just going to hurt more. She wants to talk about the future and what I needed to work this out. I told her if you want to reconcile, then obviously this trip needs to end. She stopped me there and said, "No, I'm not going to stop. I'm still going this year." I got pissed and yelled, "Then we are done. I'm leaving and divorcing you." This is when things turned worse. She sighed and said, "No, you're not. I didn't want to do this, but you lose if you leave. We will split custody. We will split our money, but we will also split our debt, and I have more than you. Half will become yours. The house is in my and family's name and is a premarital asset. Also, you don't have any proof I did anything. You saw some vague messages that are now gone. I bet you didn't send them to yourself or take pics, did you? This is a no-fault state with no infidelity clauses. You're fucked. I'll be really devastated to be without you. I don't want you to think I don't love you, but I'll move on here in this house with more free time. You'll move in with your mom or brother and be miserable trying to rebuild on your own." I felt so defeated in that moment, and she could tell. I sat there just wishing I could disappear. Gwen, seeing the collapse, moved in to comfort me, and I just let it happen and didn't respond at all. She started talking again, saying, "Let's just go back to the way things were. You can keep your life. I hate seeing you like this, and will do everything to make you happy. You can tell yourself whatever you want for the 2 days a year I'm gone. I understand you need some time, so take it, but don't toss us away because of pride." This has been the most painful week. I don't want all this pain. I want the life I had, and I guess it's on the table. But you can't just erase it. The mind movies are brutal, and the realization that she feels no guilt, that she actually sees her cheating as a good thing, has my questioning everything. I feel I can't even trust myself or my judgment because I'm the idiot who fell in love with this person. I'm still here at the house. She is love-bombing me like never before, trying to initiate, making me meals, buying me stuff, complimenting. It's insane. I don't know what to do. Is it really possible to put this behind us? To just deal with it? I don't even know. No matter what happens, I lose. She wins.